Yazmin tried to wake Jake McLean after the horror car crash that killed him, but knew in my gut he had gone. The TOWIE star explains how there's not a day where I don't think about the crash, as she shares how cruel trolls have accused her of getting over the death of her on-off boyfriend in July. Yazmin admits she is torn apart with grief for the late businessman, who previously dated Lauren Gujar, and was recently diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), following the tragic accident in Turkey. Jake, 33, was pronounced dead at the scene when his and Yazmin's Mercedes car overturned after plunging 30 feet into a ditch in the holiday resort of Bodrum at 4:30 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, July 3. Yazmin was sleeping at the time the car veered off the cliff, something doctors say could have possibly saved her life. "I tried to wake Jake up, but he wasn't waking. I tried to beat the horn with my foot, but I couldn't reach it. We were in the middle of nowhere, and so screaming for help wasn't any good," Yazmin says in a new interview. "I knew I had to get out of the car, and somehow I found the strength to free my arm by lifting it with my left hand, moving my right arm up and dropping it back down for what felt like forever until I snapped it free." Yazmin arrived back in the UK shortly after the tragic accident in July this year, being discharged from hospital after undergoing surgery due to her arm being seriously injured, but was not present at Jack's funeral in August, amid rumours the late businessman's family had banned his on-off girlfriend from the farewell. Speaking with The Sun, the reality TV star goes on to explain how she spotted a man walking his dog by torchlight after getting free from the car. He called for an ambulance as Yazmin rushed back to Jake's side. "I knew in my gut he'd gone," she tells the publication as she fights back tears. Earlier this year, Yazmin explained how she and Jake were off when she visited Turkey but had planned to reconcile, and described Jake as "only person I have ever felt a love like that for," as she admitted the ordeal will be a very, very difficult thing for her to process. "This will stay with me for life. But for me, I loved him so hard, and that's why I traveled across the world to be with him," she told The Sun shortly after returning home in July. At the start of this month, the reality TV star shared footage from her time spent in hospital as she marked World Mental Health Day on Monday, October 10. She explained how she's had some really awful days since she was in the car crash that killed on-off boyfriend Jake earlier this year, but wants to share more on her worst days in a bid to be more real on social media rather than trying to put a brave face on. "If you're struggling and need to talk, the Samaritans operate a free helpline open 24/7 on 116 123. Alternatively, you can email joe@Samaritans. Or visit their site to find your local branch. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct at 0207 29 33 033.